Hey, get in here. Dallas is about to start.
Welcome to Doing Barbecue, where we talk about Dallas. My name is Mary.
I am Josh, all decked out for Christmas.
I'm Melanie.
And I'm Brad. And we have a couple special guests.
Couple special Patreon guests.
Who are our patrons this evening?
Hi, my name's Carrie.
Hello, Carrie, again.
Hello, Carrie. And then Jennifer Indelicato is also on, but she's is not on screen, incognito, and with mute. So,
but still very much
That's
part
her
of
new
this
name?
conversation.
No.
Yes.
We'll call her
Now
Jennifer Incognito.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jennifer
I
Incognito.
love it. Oh my god.
That is funnier than it should be. I don't know.
That's like a super awesome spy name, though.
Like
I'm
the
sorry.
is.
I've been watching Archer like while I'm working during the day, so I've got that on the brain.
Nice. Awesome. I will thank our Patreon supporters. I would like to thank Brendan Phillip, Captain America, Carrie Carver, Amy Hara, Brad Mulholland, Richard Lundberg, Marie Johnson, Carrie Springhorn, Michael Jung, Jason Carter, Jennifer Indelicato,
Yes.
Laura Bernheim, Carl Reinsch, Anita Wren, and Kristen Carlano. Thank you very much, guys.
Awesome. That list
Cheers.
gets longer and longer, and we appreciate it.
I know.
Oh my
It's
gosh,
amazing.
I'm so excited. And when you guys were sharing some stats about like the podcast, what is our Spotify Reps creator, right? Yeah. 7 countries.
Connected
My son's
seamlessly.
always on my Spotify, so I have to listen to Pandora.
I have Pandora.
In the
I
car.
like Pandora.
This is
Pandora's
why
the OG.
I have Spotify. I got the family
Right.
plan because my kids kept messing up my algorithm.
I'm gonna
And
do
then
that eventually, but yeah.
It just kept playing like these video game songs for me all the time, and I was like, I can't do this.
That's like people in my house, they ask me to, can you just make the Hulu account for everybody? And I'm going, no, because I'm going to get flooded with your recommendations, and I need my own. Mine are going to get buried. And
You can set up profiles.
Yeah, do we have different
Yeah,
people?
you can do
Yeah.
profiles on Hulu. That's why they do that.
Last time I had shared a profile thing, somehow my credit card ended up, and everybody was charging things to my credit card because it was somehow. So I had to put passwords and pins and.
What's wrong with that?
I just want to be separate.
Gonna give me your
Yeah,
credit
can I
card?
get on your Hulu
Cool.
account?
Yeah.
Yeah, 976 Hotbod. No, that's my phone number. Never mind. So
Anyway,
a little update on that Hollywood show that we were discussing with Joan Van Ark and all those folks. We have Joanna Cassidy is going to be there, who played Mrs. Bullock. And Greg Evigan, who kidnapped Charlene. Lucy, not Charlene. Couple birthdays. Jared Martin, born 1941, December 21st, so he would be 83. And the only other one I have on my sheet here is Barbara Carrera, December 31st, 1945. She will be 79. And the guy who plays Ben Kesey in tonight's episode, Joe Dorsey, I learned he is 99 years old. He is still with us. So, God bless longevity.
cheers to you.
Awesome.
Yes.
Dick Van Dyke just turned 99 too.
Yeah.
That's
he
right.
did.
Yeah.
And
He
he
was
was
like
in that
dancing. I saw a little clip or something.
with Coldplay, Chris Martin.
Yes, yeah.
That guy's still moving. God bless him.
Interesting bit about Barbara Carrera. I read a story about her one time. It's like she would have been a much bigger star in America, except her accent is so thick and she struggled with English so much that she just couldn't do it.
She does have a very thick
but like
accent.
she's like she was going to be a huge actress in Hollywood,
She's beautiful.
Yeah, she's gorgeous.
but she struggled. With
And her
language.
assistant on Dallas, Merritt Van Camp, she was very beautiful as well.
Grace?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Grace was
Cherie
super
Wilson lookalike.
I could see that.
Tonight, we are talking about the morning after.
Not the pill, folks.
Oh. Well, maybe.
Yeah.
Season
see.
7, episode 9, episode 140 of the series. It was written by David Paulsen, directed by Michael Preece, and aired November 25th, 1983. Also on November 5th, 1983. The number 1 song in the U.S. was All Night Long, All Night by Lionel Richie. And in the UK was Uptown Girl by Billy Joel. The number 1 film in the U.S. was Terms of Endearment. And who was born today? Carn Smith, CEO of a multinational corporation. Doesn't say which one.
The mystery.
The multinational corporation.
The multinational.
The company.
The company. It's located
The
next to
company.
the store, and they dine at the restaurant.
No,
And the
no,
city.
you know what the company is, right, Josh?
Company.
Oh, he doesn't get it.
Well, Three's Company.
I thought Mary's face froze like that, but she's
I know.
blinking, so no.
Yeah.
Like,
sorry,
that's not a good look.
I'm reading. Yeah. So there are 2 WNBA stars that were born today, Lakyla Whitfield and Sanaya Collins.
That's sports ball. Again.
Sports
Women's
ball,
sports ball.
Women's sports ball, which is like my husband's favorite thing in the entire
that
world.
right?
Well,
Like,
he
he's
wants to watch the
huge,
jiggling.
Huge WNBA fan.
Really?
He wants to watch the jiggle.
Yeah.
I like beach volleyball.
You know, he's not super sexist. So
just regular sexist, not super sexist.
at Sushi No, a Japanese actor known for his roles in various television dramas and films.
Sushi?
At Sushi, ATSUSHI. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, but that's what it looks like. Died today is Salim Raza, a Pakistani Christian singer.
It was the Friday after
And on
Thanksgiving.
Dallas.
And on Dallas,
Nottingham.
this episode actually went from number 2 down to number 3. The end of episode 139 is replayed at the beginning of this episode, if you all.
Yeah, that's rare. They don't.
Notice
I mean,
that.
that's a daytime staple thing that they do.
Yep.
They don't do that in this show very often.
Yeah. Priscilla Presley added Bolio to her last name, to her name in the credit.
Will you?
Yeah. And Shalane McCall makes her first appearance in this episode. She actually won several awards for her work, including Soap Opera Digest Awards in 84 and 85 for Best Youth Actress in a Continuing Primetime Drama Series.
How
Shalane.
many
This-
were there?
There were some.
How many were
Yeah, who was
what?
she up against?
And I mean, there were
There were a couple
I
from
think
Knots
there were
Landing,
quite
I
a
guess, but
Knots
Falcon
Landing.
Crest and
Tanya
Dynasty,
Crow?
they had-
Tanya
they
Crow?
have-
maybe?
Yeah, Tanya Crow and Brian Austin Green and
Well, Brian
What?
would not be a youth actress. He would be a youth actor.
youth actress. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
Maybe like the Colbys on at this time. I feel like there's a lot of soap operas on at this time. Nighttime
But yeah,
soaps.
there were others. There were. Yeah.
For so
Yeah.
long, I actually pronounced the E in Tanya Crow's name. I was calling her Tanya Crowy when I was
That's
little.
weird.
You don't know.
That is weird.
This is the scene. This episode features the scene that Christopher Atkins referred to when Linda Gray numbed her, had the numbing agent on.
As far as we know, yeah. Unless I got it wrong and it was a different scene. I was looking to try to tell if, well, we'll see.
And then he took the stuff and went and kissed Priscilla Presley, who happened to be on set at the time. And before he knew it, everybody was numb because everyone was kissing everybody else. 3 days before this episode aired was the 20th anniversary of the assassination of JFK. And a poll around that time showed that the show was helping improve the city's image recover from the assassination. And
I've heard that.
yeah, the respondents they were asked to name the first or second things that came to their mind when they heard about the city of Dallas, and 27% named the assassination, and 26% named the show. So,
Nothing about the cowboy cheerleaders.
well, no, that was in Playboy, but that's another story.
Awesome. So, should we start
Should we
playing
pick up
it?
where we left off? And helicopter. Cliff Barnes building. Woohoo! Look at all that open land back then.
Mm-hmm.
I know, right?
Fully grown up.
Yeah, that's where the
Different
Cowboys
stadium
were.
now.
Didn't JR land on that field to meet Dusty?
No, that was the Cotton. That was the Cotton Bowl. Different stadium. That one was in Irving, Texas.
Aren't they the same place?
The old Cowboy Stadium is in Irving, Texas.
Was that the same thing?
I don't think so. Because isn't the Cotton Bowl?
Cotton Bowl is right there where we drove right by it. Remember they had the state fair going on?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, that's where the
The last
Cowboys
day.
played, right?
That's where no, not the Cotton Bowl.
Wow.
That's where SMU used to play.
I was going to say, like, that's college football, I think.
Look at all that open
Even I
land
know
back
that.
there. All that
Look at
open
me.
land.
Oh, punk.
Anyone
It's like,
getting
you already said
deja
that.
vu?
Yeah.
Groundhog Day.
Oh.
It's Cliff again.
Weird.
I hope I get it.
Maybe they were thinking about having this be like a long episode.
Wait, you got the Academy Award winners there?
He's very tan.
Yeah. I like how he's like, God damn it.
JR looks very tan. Bobby looks tan, too.
Yeah. Well, this is being filmed in the middle of the summer.
Yes, in the function hall at South Fork. Not.
Well, what's the temperature in Dallas today out there?
I'm imagining this was probably filmed on the lot. I don't know, maybe?
This idiot doesn't know when to shut his mouth, does he?
Oh,
Has
shit.
JR ever actually thrown a punch in a fight before? Or does he just get
No,
beat
but
up?
I always sensed that like he could if he had to, but he just always shied away from it because he didn't want to get punched himself.
Right.
Like,
He's
I
a
thought he could
lover,
hold
not
his
a
own if he
fighter.
had to.
Yeah, Christopher Atkins looks very uncomfortable being in these large scenes. You
What?
don't watch TV with closed captioning on, do you?
I do sometimes,
I do.
yeah. Yeah. It definitely helps those of us with ADHD to pay
I can
attention.
read faster than I can process sometimes. It's weird.
Is this a backhanded compliment insult sandwich to Bobby?
I thought he was being kind. His beef has always been with JR, really.
Uh-huh.
Lipstick print.
Oh yeah, he kissed the random lady.
Catherine's like, God damn it. Afton's very nervous.
Oh boy. Oh boy. He's greasing the wheels here.
A barn should be recognized here tonight. And I have two things to say on that subject, however.
Yeah.
First,
And he
I
gets
think
to
it's
dress
a
up for it too.
relation coming to the Barnes family. And secondly, I think it was given to the wrong man. See, I think this award should have been presented
Four worthy
years and
drunks.
years ago to one of the great
Why not five?
heroes
Why not
of the
six?
oil business.
Copycat.
And the man I'm talking about is Digger Barnes, my daddy.
Bad about guys. I mean, it's giving money to kids. They don't need
Right,
to
not-
be weird about it.
Not
I'd
yet.
make those scholarship applicants. I'd gear that toward more like
Cliff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the guys
Yep, here he
actually on
goes.
the oil field and stuff who have to go to school for all that. Maybe, I don't know, and not business guys like him.
Well, from the proceeds of
Yeah.
the new bit,
Ray has been looking for a fight to Vince, so this is setting him up nicely.
the Barnes family is going to set up another scholarship at SMU. And we are going to call it
Oh boy.
That's questionable.
Pam doesn't look happy.
And Punk is saying nothing?
Yeah, right? Like, beat his ass, Punk.
Punk is trying to be professional.
That's all I've got to say.
Toss him off the
Everybody's like,
stage.
Oh boy.
That's more than enough.
Bobby, her flight's not here.
Yeah, listen to Jenna.
You don't want to ruin that helmet hair.
You ready to go now, Sue Ellen? Peter, you coming? Peter, you coming?
You know that she had to do
Peter.
that the whole time they were dating his
Time to
kids.
go, Peter.
Peter's like, okay.
Step down any too soon.
Hey, Lawrence. Your philanthropy is truly awe-inspiring.
Yeah, that's good.
I think you gave that scholarship the wrong place.
Did I really?
Yeah, the proper recipient of the Digger Barnes Scholarship Award isn't a university. It's a
Oh.
neighborhood bar. You shut the
Pick
hell
up some
up,
bar tabs.
please. And that's how you ought to honor that drunken bum of a daddy of yours.
My daddy might have done some drinking, but he sure as hell never stole from his friends.
Oh, that's a waste of a dessert tray.
Oh, shit.
Snap.
Donna doesn't even try to stop Ray. She's just like,
Now, who are
go.
these?
She's just like, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, Bobby's gonna sucker punch Mark
Bobby's
there.
just
Yeah.
like, yeah.
And then who are these
Now, who the
random
fuck is
people that
that?
jumped into this fight?
This guy. Who are those two that
Just
go
like
after
random
Peter?
dudes who just like,
What the hell?
I like how JR started it as a food fight, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to see them scratch at each other.
Yeah,
And it's only the men.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody else is just standing there.
Ladies have more sense than that. Oh, there's
It
Charlie.
reminded me
First time we see
of
Charlie.
a hockey fight when the referees just kind of stand there and they let them beat each other for a while.
Yeah. Until somebody falls to the ground and they break it up so they'll cut
Hello,
themselves.
who are you?
She really does look like, I mean, Shalane looks a lot like
Oh,
Priscilla.
I'd
Yeah,
be
they do look
suggesting.
alike.
All right, Lawrence Nightingale, it's all yours.
That's pretty bad.
Button your shirt.
No, I like it.
Like, I creased up just for you, Jenna.
I remember you doing something like this for me once before.
Backstory.
It was after a dance you took me to.
The country
Over at
club,
the
dude.
Country.
The country club.
When was that?
Oh, one night,
The
while I
high
was
school.
still in high school, I was having one little dance with somebody.
Butch
Butch
McKinney.
McCune.
Hutch McKinney?
McEwen, I
McEwen.
think it was.
Butch McEwen, not
Hutch
McKinney.
McKinney?
You couldn't stand me dancing with him, so you tried to cut in. And Butch didn't like that.
Oh, I didn't like Butch.
Butch was a
You
bitch.
didn't like him.
Who names their kid Butch?
Just say nickname.
It's usually a
Butch
nickname.
Patrick.
My sister-in-law's dad's name was Butch. But,
What's his real name?
His real name was the same as my dad, which was Elder.
Oh, I'd go by Butch too, man.
It seems to happen.
Well, maybe
for years,
not.
doesn't it?
I don't know.
We
That's a
find
tough
each other
one.
Somewhere, touch each other's lives.
Ah,
Disappear.
the relationship cycle.
That only happened once.
Yeah.
And it wasn't easy.
Then why'd you do it?
I had my reasons.
Girl,
Always for
what kind of answer is that?
So this is her third episode. This would make her the longest Jenna Wade so far.
Exactly.
The longest Jenna Wade.
Well, if we'd spent more time together, you might have found me boring.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Take that sparkly dress off.
What?
Let's make love on this couch. Snap.
Rekindling that spark.
Dun, dun, dun.
She got out of her clothes quick in her robe. Porn stash.
It hurt.
You, as a matter of fact, yeah.
Well, good. Serves you right.
Hey, I don't deserve that. Now, I only jumped into that fight to help your brother with JR.
Is that why you were fighting with Bobby?
So he grabbed me.
Because Bobby's wanted to beat the snot out of you for years, porn stash.
Well, frankly, I think he was just waiting for a chance to start.
He probably was.
Been bullied so long.
I think you both behaved like children.
Which one of us were you rooting for?
This gives it a whole new dynamic, Mary.
Porn stash.
This is it.
More like
Oh my god.
Is that a robe or is that a kimono that she's wearing? The way
Kind of
she
both.
wraps it looks like a kimono. I think she was born in Japan, wasn't she?
Oh,
She was. Yeah.
here's Crazy Eyes. She is not happy.
Why is she wearing tinfoil?
Oh, no, she's not. She's like, God damn it. Who is that
That's a
lady?
good dress, though.
Mac. It is a good dress. That's the dress that I wore to the 40th. It looks kind of like that.
Hello?
A conversation between Lucy and Catherine.
Lucy, who's this?
I know.
Oh, hello, Lucy. This is Catherine Wentworth.
What happened to
Hi,
the
Catherine.
sink?
May I speak to Bobby, please? He's not
Sink?
here right now. Oh? He's probably with his date.
Oh,
I see.
Yeah, they're slipping their clothes off.
Thank you.
I waited too long to make my move.
She done pissed.
Slowly saunters into the kitchen.
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
That was Catherine Wentworth. She wanted to talk to Bobby. Why don't you let me help you with that?
The non-existent cut on his lip.
Peter, thank you very much for taking me tonight.
Hey, listen.
He doesn't know what to say.
Oh, a handshake.
She's like, you want to sit by the pool and have a drink, or maybe go out to the stables and fuck?
And
he's like, nice to meet you.
Night then.
You really don't have to do this.
Oh, that's so creepy.
He didn't touch you yet.
Does this sting?
Well, just a little.
Just pinch your fingers
Like a
together
little kid.
hard. And it helps confuse the pain.
Well, all I can say is if I'm supposed to be any example for John Ross, I'm glad he wasn't at the ball.
Peter, you were wonderful. Helping out with the fight and all.
I should have tried to stop it instead of getting involved.
You alone, right?
Could have tried.
Where the hell is that first aid kit? Oh, there it is. You know what that lunatic did?
What lunatic?
Cliff Barnes, that rodent. Bit me.
He bit me.
Bit you?
Yes, he bit me. Look, right here. Look at that. Damn.
How did he bite you? They're just
His teeth, Sue Ellen. How the hell do you think he bit me?
just improving here.
I'm gonna have to go out and get a rabies shot.
Thank you for wiping all the clear blood off of my hand.
Damn.
It's not that late.
It is for me. I really appreciate you inviting me tonight. Thank you.
Well, it didn't turn out exactly as
Close
your
your
words
dress,
claimed.
jeez. Everybody,
Like,
too much
Thank you very
chest.
much for joining us.
Yeah. All the chest tonight. It's a chest episode.
Good night.
I was like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Like, I can't with you right now, Peter.
Things. Come on, Sue Ellen. Let's get laid. Let's go upstairs to bed. Now, hold on a minute, Sue Ellen. After the way I fought for you, the least you could do.
Jesus
What?
Christ.
Wait.
You didn't fight me. You fought yourself.
And she's
So
getting
what's happening?
bored.
That's good getting to you.
That kid is a very lovely and
Peter is scandalized right now.
All that. Also, he's got a crush on you that glows like a neon sign.
Hey, you wouldn't be jealous of Peter, would you?
Jealous? Are you kidding? Well, one thing I don't have to worry about is a schoolboy with a crush on my wife.
Oh, she's like, oh. There's Peter in the corner losing his religion.
You hardly said a word all morning. Are you upset with me?
No, why should I be?
Because I didn't want us to sleep together last night.
I don't want
I really don't want you talking about this in front of strangers.
And the woman running
It's
by.
like, I don't know. I didn't get any. Come on.
Yes, Bobby. I mean, it's like I said last night. It hurts too much. We
Just
both
walk out to the
have
street in your robe.
You don't have to explain. I agree with you.
Those two guys didn't even.
Everybody should be like looking at them like,
Come on.
Kind of like, what is happening?
One of the early car phones.
She's in a robe and he's in last night's tux.
One of the early car
Walk of
phones.
shame.
Total walk of shame.
That's right. So if you have to call me there. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta go.
The perfect feathered hair.
Yep.
Thanks for taking me to the ball, Prince Charming.
Didn't have a choice.
No.
Glass slip still fit your foot.
Can you guys hear my dog?
Don't think so.
No.
Can't? Okay, good. I was going to
just
mute it.
wonder
if
where
you
my
could.
notebook computer I was using. I plugged it directly in. Hello, Shalane McCall.
I don't know.
Hey, baby.
Actually,
Start getting ready for
Charlie.
school. I will.
Who's
that? Do you remember Bobby Ewings?
Is that him?
Mm-hmm.
I think my sister had a nightgown like that.
I have a feeling we're going to see.
I definitely had a nightgown like that. Like,
As long
I feel
as
like that's what they
Pam
all, and they're
doesn't
like
take
really
my
scratchy.
doll,
They were really
my
scratchy.
Stuffed animal.
Mm-hmm.
Mark is spent.
Boy, Dad.
Why is he still in those clothes?
Well,
There you go,
he's
Mary.
finally awake.
Born.
Look at this. Looks like a kimono.
Get to fall asleep on the couch in the middle of a conversation. Of course, you probably only did it as a boy to get out of sleeping. Look at this wonderful.
You
sweater.
did not make that.
You are wonderful.
You have never made breakfast in your life, Mark Preece.
Never, ever.
I've decided I agree with you. Fighting is childish. You know, I was thinking before, I wonder why Cliff started that whole thing last night. He must have known what kind of reaction he'd get from taunting the Ewings.
Cliff is the horse's
My brother's
ass.
amazing that way. But I was proud of him for receiving that award. You know, when you stop to think about it, we really were two poor kids.
How does everybody's hair look like this?
That
The
was
morning
a nice
after.
touch to scholarship, I will admit.
And then to put the scholarship in Daddy's name.
With like perfect makeup.
Pushed it one step too far.
Mustaches combed.
Yes, he did. Now I don't know whether or not to go into work.
Well, you know he tresses that every morning.
Barnes, what was it? I promised Cliff I'd start
Puts a little wax in it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, after what happened last night, I don't know. He started the Barnes and reviewed all over again. That's just what he promised he wouldn't do.
Now, don't judge him too much. That was an exciting evening for him last night. Maybe he just lost his head a little.
Right, give him the benefit of the doubt.
That's the problem with my brother. He always does.
Now, go on. I love the idea of being married to a
Married?
business.
Wait a minute.
Married?
Oh, diversion. Change the subject.
Well,
Could you pass this out, please?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh, we've
moving a
gotta-
little quickly
gotta
there,
end the scene
here.
porn
Looks like
stash.
We'll pass this salt.
no.
Somebody changed clothes. Oh.
Well, you're sassy.
He's limping.
Well, at least I get a tetanus shot.
That's a shot for what?
Such a baby.
Barnes bit JR last night.
It is. With his teeth.
Not a laughing matter, young lady.
No, it literally is a laughing matter.
Don't you worry.
Uh-oh.
Barnes.
Are you going to bite him back?
That's an understatement.
Things really aren't going too well between the two of you, are they?
Yes.
Is that bird in the background getting a credit in the episode?
Well,
When...
they can at this moment. Sloan, may I ask you something?
Are you riding Peter's Peter?
Are you sleeping with Peter?
How well do you know Peter?
Well, you got over Mickey really quickly.
And do you mind if I have a go?
Well, I don't know. The way he was looking at you
I
last
don't
night,
understand.
especially in the kitchen. What are you saying? I'm saying that he just couldn't take his eyes off you. That
Really?
was after he spent the whole evening talking about you. He spent the whole evening talking
In
about
name only, dear.
you. Well, he certainly wasn't talking about me. And I was supposed to be his date. That is quite enough, Lucy. Now just stop it. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset
Yes, you did.
Friend.
What's your whole purpose?
Peter is a very fine young man. He's John Ross's counselor and his friend.
Friend?
That's all.
He's John
That would, be,
Ross's friend.
that would mean he was born in 1978. He was born in 1979, Lucy. Do your math.
John Ross is 5
Exactly.
years old. Peter is in college.
Lucy, there is absolutely nothing between Peter and me.
Like Lucy pays attention to how old her cousin.
Just stop your little imagination from running away with you, all right?
Do these walls
Now,
have
4 or 5
ears?
million doesn't sound like much if this company has everything you claim it has.
In my opinion, it isn't much at all. Matter of fact, I feel Kesey is undervalued.
I want that map of Texas. If anybody knows where that is.
That map, I
Like
know, it's
number
amazing.
All right, you
relic from the show that,
That
like,
will be John
reminds
I
me of the
said the
show.
company
I
has a
want that.
massive inventory. It just can't move. The interest on their loans is eating them up.
Yeah, I'm not going to understand that.
Do I
I
really
feel
have
like
to
you
do
can
this?
remake it.
Do I have to? Do I have
That
to?
would take
That wouldn't be
no
the
more
same.
than 20 cents on the dollar.
To remind everybody,
Well, whoever buys this
because it's
is
been
gonna
like
have
3
to get on
episodes, we got to
there,
remind
right?
everybody
So the
that
oil business picks up again. You know,
Sly's doing something underhanded.
That's why I brought the proposal to you.
Could she look
Ewing
any
Oil
more
can
guilty
afford
in this moment?
yeah, maybe we can.
Why? Why don't you look over these
Anyhow, it's
books,
kinda
make sure
fun when I like
they're up
this.
to snuff?
You gonna leave these books with me?
Yes, sir.
Good. Next couple of days, I'll look at them, and then maybe we can do some business.
Wonderful.
Sly, you show Mr. Clooney the elevator.
Yes, sir.
Enjoyed it.
I did too. Bye-bye. Thank you.
This way, Mr.
Thanks.
Just in case everybody forgot. Okay, yes.
Arts and crafts.
This is arts and crafts.
And Peter has his clothes on.
Yeah, but I tried to go swimming. So maybe you can do both. Oh, there's Peter. Hi, Peter.
No Speedo today?
Yeah, it's not. It's Arts and Crafts Day.
How's your eye?
Oh, better, thanks. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
I'm thirsty.
Well, go to the fountain, get yourself some water.
Award-winning acting from Mr. Omri Katz there.
Wait a minute. Don't I get a kiss? Thank you. See you later. Oh, you forgot your bag.
Can we
Oh.
talk?
That dress is very safari-ish,
Yeah.
I just
Yeah,
noticed.
me too.
Peter's nipples are sticking out there.
Windsor
Do you
Meadows.
think we can meet
I
somewhere?
need that polo. I'll get Chris to sign it.
What do you mean?
Well, just away from here, anywhere. How about McNaughton's Point? I'd go there sometime.
Would you like to meet me in some abandoned
Where
or
if
some
you
faraway
reject me, I will drown you in the lake,
place
and no
by
one
the
will ever
lake?
hear from you again.
Meet me somewhere
Okay.
quiet and
What
private.
about tomorrow? Well, say around 12
Yeah.
noon.
How about tomorrow at noon? Like, shouldn't you be working?
I don't know.
It starts in my
I'll tell you
loins.
about this funny feeling I get whenever you're around.
In the lower half of my body.
Whenever I think
They're
about
actually
you.
slacks, but when you're around, they're shorts.
The quid pro quo he's coming up with here? Watch
You
this.
mean I'm not appreciative? I am very appreciative.
Well, I haven't been fully paid yet.
You just put the
Gosh, there's
bill
so many
in my
guys getting
hand.
shot down in this
As soon as I
episode.
get home, I'm going to put the check in the mail.
Boy, if I heard that one before. I'm just teasing.
Okay, say thank you and walk away, Paul.
But I sincerely appreciate everything that you did for me.
Porn stash.
Yeah, leave her alone. Don't be a Mark Grayson. You don't have the mustache for it.
Now that it's over, what are you
Right.
gonna do about him?
No stash.
What do you mean?
Are you really gonna stay married to him?
What?
Like, that was the whole point.
Married to my husband. He did a wonderful job representing.
Well, I
my-
wasn't expecting him to get off and be out of jail. This is a complication.
That's as far as it goes.
How grateful.
I was going to lose this case and take you away.
Look,
Yeah.
I'm not going to stand here and discuss my marital life with you. Do you understand?
I know how you grew up.
What if
I
you
know
showed
what
me
you
your
like.
Just
habeas
go
and I'll
have a
stick
quick
my
hit,
corpus
though.
in it?
So
What if we
Nobody
just
would
did
know.
that?
Would you ever miss that?
I live
He's a
the way I
bulldozer.
choose to live. Now, contrary to what you may think, Ray Krebs happens to be an extraordinary man.
Well, he could be the greatest guy this side of the Mississippi, but the two of you come from two different worlds.
We have a very
Like, yeah, but
happy
he's super hot,
marriage.
so.
Now, that's the end of that
And he's
conversation.
not killing people.
And
We're
Paul,
happy.
his chest probably oils up better
Right,
than yours.
exactly. When he's not being a dumb cowboy, we're happy.
You know, I have a funny feeling. One of these days, you're going to wake up and leave that guy. And I'm going to be there waiting.
Wrong.
Okay.
Well, he's
I
half
didn't
right.
remember that.
He's half
And
right.
here's her plain old
Spoiler
car
alert.
in the background.
He doesn't.
Dun-dun-dun.
Catherine, it's Bobby.
I just got in after dark the next day.
Yes, I was wondering if we could have lunch tomorrow.
You're eating
There's something
food for
I'd like
lunch.
to talk to you about.
What's the matter with
Not
you,
doing
boy?
anything for lunch tomorrow?
Great. I'll call you in the morning and let you know when.
All right. Goodbye.
Dark out.
Hey, Bob.
Bobby's rocking the white collar in this episode a lot.
Dark out there.
Well, I had some things to
He's got
take care of at
those
the ranch before I-
white collars with
Nobody
the
knows what he did at the
multicolored,
ranch.
pink and the
I waited up 3 o'clock in the morning to see you.
Suddenly concerned about the hours.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh,
No tie to the
I
Barnes family.
I just want to tell you how glad I was that you're.
Yeah.
Oh, you like Jenna? Yeah, fine girl. I always thought so. How'd you happen to locate her after all these years?
She's a waitress at Billy Bob's. I just happened
I
to
think it's great that you're dating a waitress at Billy Bob's.
Sam or Steve or Terry.
What was her name? Sam or
Charlie.
Charlie.
Sam or
Yeah.
Bob.
No, she was asleep last night. Oh, she must be quite a young lady by now.
Jailbait.
You know,
Jailbait.
just between you and
Not
me, Bob,
old
I
enough,
know
JR. Back off.
was probably
Yeah, right.
Wade in some phony Italian count.
Of course
No,
there
what
is.
did you
Well, no sense stirring up old gold, but it doesn't matter anymore anyhow.
No, it doesn't.
Well, I got a lot to do. I'll see you later.
Really?
Oh, see, I want to thank you for jumping into that brawl last night.
Always bronze
You
over a
understand
beating.
ourselves pretty well.
They can always bond over a good bar fight or.
That's.
Nice
Did she have enough
beatdown.
plants in her office?
First of all, I think there's some things we better get straight.
This is your first day on the job.
She had a nice new
Well,
hairdo
yeah,
there.
of course.
Well, it's about the Barnes Ewing feud. Now, I thought we agreed if I came to
Plants,
work, that was all
plants,
over.
plants, more plants.
Yeah, I really like her hair right now.
It looks good.
That's a good look for her.
What did the other night?
Yeah.
Oh, well, things just got out of hand.
He breaks every rule, every promise he makes to her over her coming to work, and then she still works there.
Let's divert the conversation. Bring up
But
the
look at that
telephone.
smile.
Yeah.
Who could resist that smile?
That was a lovely idea.
Yeah, that's right. But don't worry about it. I mean, the feud's over. We really have to get down to business. There's this small oil service company that's just ripe for takeover. Now, I have to have dinner with this guy, and I want you to come along.
Do you really think I'm ready for that sort of thing?
Of course you're ready for that. You just follow my lead. I'll talk business. You
Chinese.
supply.
And cleavage.
Okay.
What?
Where are we going?
Is this the thing with women?
What difference does it make where we go?
Well, if I know where we're going, I know what to wear.
Oh, okay.
Whoa.
You just wear the sexiest thing you got.
Wait a minute.
No. What's wrong with looking beautiful? I want this.
Well, you have to know, like, if they're going to like a fancy place, she's going to have to wear like a fancier dress than if they're going to like.
If you're going to be my slut.
Yeah.
What's the good of having a beautiful sister? If I can't
That's
show her
weird.
off?
Yes, I would never be
Pimping
like.
her out. He's
Yeah,
pimping her
that's
out.
really
Why
weird.
don't you-
He's like pimping
everybody
his
dress
sister
like a
out.
slut, and then we'll
Gross.
go out and eat.
Oh, these two.
Oh. Wrapped up. Oh, yeah.
Where's the rest of my shirt?
Whoa, that's creepy.
So, Ellen, I like John
That's
Ross.
not a
I
good
really
place
like
to
him.
start.
You know that.
Yes, and he's very fond of you too.
Why not?
The thing
I've
is,
lost my shirt. Half my shirt.
I just don't think I should continue working with him.
Why not?
Are you a pedo?
Because the way that
About
She
John
looks
Ross?
so young.
I'm just really confused.
No, she's a cougar.
No, that's Sue Ellen. Oh.
I like the camera moving along behind the sleeves like
I
it's
don't know. I
lurking.
just am. I mean, it's just strange. I've never felt this way before.
Yeah.
No, it's a really cool
Good shot
shot.
of the tree.
Yeah, they're called. You're getting a stiffy. You're getting a stiffy, Peter. It's okay.
All I know is I have these feelings every time I'm around you.
Carry that
My
trapper keeper in
pants.
front of your
Funny.
crotch.
If I stop working with John Ross, especially on such a personal basis, that I won't have to see you.
He's not turned on by girls
I
his
wore
own
this
age.
crop top just for you, so you could see my hot, flat abs.
They just
Look at
stretch.
that body.
Look.
Look at it! Look at it!
It's much more than just like
I'm gonna oil up for you next.
Well, I really can't wait.
The sound of their shoes on
This
the walk
is, she's like, oh my god, this is so awkward.
rather loud.
Attracted to an older woman? It happens all the time in schools between students and their teachers.
You don't understand.
I'm just pointing out that
Look, okay, I may be young, but I'm not naive.
I don't know about
You
that.
can be at the dock by the lake and wear white pants.
What is it?
You're married. You're married. I just don't think
Well,
anything should happen between us.
She agrees.
Peter.
She's like, don't worry about
Yeah.
it. It's not
Nothing's
gonna.
happening.
Except
You're
cringe.
absolutely
And
right. Nothing
cringe.
should happen
And the other is
for many
cringe.
reasons. The fact that I'm married is just one of
And the
them.
other is, you're 20.
So I don't want you to worry.
Go home and rub one out and then go to work.
Nothing's gonna happen, buddy.
I just want you to do me a big favor.
Yeah. I, mean,
Oh.
just
I have a Playboy
be
of
normal.
Victoria Principal. Why don't you go home and look at that?
I need you. You're very important to him.
I know.
If you
Yeah.
stopped seeing him, it would hurt him very much.
So stop being weird and just let's move on from this.
Oh no.
So, what do you say?
Do you have some KY jelly?
Can we get beyond this? It'll all work out.
Here, here's a box of Kleenex.
No.
Take care of your
Yeah.
problem.
Believe that.
Work
Believe
out.
that.
Anyway, so anyway, Lucy, you know, heiress.
No, it's not. You did this with Jenna Wade when she looked like Morgan Fairchild.
Well,
Yes.
this is a first.
In what way?
Again with the white collar and the other color.
Same
shirt.
Yeah,
place.
same place.
Do you mind?
Oh. I think it's wonderful.
Yeah, I think it's his new 1983 style.
Bobby, there's
Why would I
something
do
should
that?
tell you. I was very disappointed that you didn't ask me to be
Why
one
would
of
you?
Aaron's mom.
Yeah.
Ask you to be my date?
You're a child like Peter.
Don't you think it should have?
She looks really pretty in this scene, though.
You're not married
Jenna
to
Wade.
Pam anymore.
Well, I realize that, of course.
Bobby,
Kind of like Scarlett O'Hara there.
why did Jenna Wade come back into your life?
It's like,
Jenna
what?
Wade.
I'd
Crazy?
like to know about her.
All right, Jenna Wade.
Jenna
Jenna
Wade.
is probably the first girl that.
Nice collar, Catherine. Are you a bitch?
That's what I'd heard. But what about now? How do you feel about her now?
Catherine,
Oh.
forgive me if this sounds rude, but I don't
Yeah.
think that's any of your business.
But of course it is. Don't you understand why?
It's like, I have no idea.
Uh-oh.
Don't.
Of course he doesn't.
Stupid.
It's Bobby the idiot.
Bobby, don't you realize
No,
how
I'm
lovely
stupid.
you
Going down the
are?
rabbit
He's
hole
like,
now.
I've been in
what?
love with you
Oh.
from the first time I
What?
ever saw you. I just never said anything.
You could do a lot worse than Catherine Wentworth, Bobby.
Catherine, I don't know what to say. I have the slightest idea.
Oh,
I thought it was written all over my face.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you.
Hurt me.
I could just never see you and I being together.
Oh,
Am I so
those
unattractive?
words.
Oh, no, of course not.
Stab.
Maybe if you dated boys your own age.
You're Pam's sister.
Jenna Wade.
I could never think of you in any other way.
Oh.
That we were going to get married. We were going to get married.
She's like, yeah, because I've always thought about Jenna Wade in a different way.
Jenna and I have known each other a long time. And we've always had very strong feelings for one another.
I'm going to have to take care of that problem.
Lucky Jenna.
Yeah, lucky Jenna. Oh my God.
I'm really sorry, Mr. Kesey. I don't
Yep.
know what could be keeping Cliff.
That doesn't bother me.
And the view.
Cliff is pulling a JR.
Thank you.
You know, that's what we were
Lean
talking
forward first.
Lower
Just kind of got him out there.
Really rather high, considering the circumstances.
It's worth a lot more than what I'm asking.
Well,
Tell me something. Now, how long did you say you'd been in the oil business?
not very long, but I read your reports.
And you think you have enough experience to evaluate?
Well, certainly my brother.
You need to get
said-
drunk so we can through.
Yeah.
Need a refill. Waiter,
Drink some more.
two more of the same, please. Well, now,
Whoa.
brother mentioned when I spoke to him that
Little lady.
Oh, of course.
My brother told you that.
Jesus Christ.
Nothing to be ashamed of there, little lady. Why, half the people I know are divorced.
Well, I'm not ashamed. It's just that I prefer to keep my personal life private.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, right on.
She's young enough to be your daughter.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Just like
Bill
when
Thurman.
JR showed up at Sue Ellen.
He did the same thing with Afton, yeah. He's like 60 and she's...
Oh, I just got caught in a meeting. Just couldn't get away. Ben, I agree. We'll take the company at your price. Well, I guess you just bought yourself a company. Great.
Little lady. Little lady
Sure,
got
you
something
do
to
that. I
say.
got to call my broker. Might as well take the company off the market. You said it.
What is going on? You left me alone with him for over an hour, and then you come barging in and you buy the company for probably more than you had to.
Now, hold on. You've been in the oil business one day.
Way smarter than you, Cliff.
Well, maybe it's a little presumptuous of me.
Well,
But I thought this was supposed to be a job, a real job, and I want to work hard. I don't just want to be window dressing for Barnes Wentworth.
Okay, I understand, and I don't want you. But first, you have to learn the difference. I mean, even though you're the brightest lady I know, still, it really takes more than...
I'll take his, because I'm...
Something for you, sir.
Nah.
I'll take his.
No, don't bring him anything. We're done here.
Yeah, bring him another one, and me another one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel for Pam in that scene.
Yeah.
I'm leaving you to go be with Paul Morgan.
Home.
Hey,
What's going on?
what does it look like?
Like you're planning on going?
Right, I am. You're going with me. 2 plane tickets to New York City, plus I have hotel reservations overlooking Central Park and seats to 3 Broadway plays.
Honey, I can't ever remember us talking about going to New York.
Last year.
Yeah. When?
A year ago, that's exactly where we were heading when you
Little
got the
Sunny
phone
Delight
call
there?
from Aunt Lil.
I just don't see how I could be very much fun on a trip now.
Now listen to me. A
Amos?
year ago, we were
Amos?
planning a second honeymoon. And we
Amos?
were really excited about it. And then you got that letter about Amos Krebs.
Amos Krebs.
Well, I'm not
Amos?
lying, though. We walked off from New York.
Oh,
and
that's
everything happened.
that's weird.
Wouldn't it be nice if we could just go back and recapture some of the feeling that we had?
These two were always my favorite because their house, and they show it well here. Their house was not like mine, but it was
They weren't
modest
rubbing
and
any
simple,
wealth
like
in your face.
the house I
Right.
grew up in. You know, it wasn't like
Right, it's a very just like
so they
middle
were,
class
yeah,
house.
so they were very. They
They
were
could have fit
realistic,
well
yeah, and the wood paneling. I mean,
We
God,
could have done well
had
in
the
one of
same
those-
paneling in our
who
living
doesn't
room.
love that? Yeah.
Why don't we go?
They could have done well in a suburban, non-slamming Seaview Circle house.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They are parked in front of the office again. Rank.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Oh, drink.
Hide your puppies.
JR?
Cruella de Vil's here, waiting outside the office again.
No, wait.
No, I was waiting for you, and I didn't want to go upstairs.
She's afraid of going upstairs for now, anyway.
What's on your mind, huh?
Jenna Wade.
Well, I'm not funny. Bobby and I just talked about Jenny yesterday.
JR, when you needed my help keeping Bobby away from Pam, I gave it.
Well, I don't need you anymore to get lost.
Now, don't play games with me. It all worked out for you, but I'm still not getting what I wanted.
Wait, no, wait.
Your
Oh, no,
brother,
you can't.
what do you think? Look, Pam is out of the picture now, but this woman, Jenna Wade, is in. And I don't think I like what's developing between the two of them.
Well, honey, I appreciate your situation, but how can I help?
This doesn't serve me.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well, I'm not sure I know what the advantage would be.
The advantage? JR,
Yeah,
I
he's like,
came
I don't
through
give a
for
shit.
you. Now it's your turn to come through for me.
I don't really
It's
do
waitress.
that.
There is an advantage for you. Even if he does have an affair with this waitress, it won't
This
last.
What happened to your
Waitress.
TV
And what does she do
reporting
again?
career, you
Between
bitch?
you and oil.
Exactly. Nothing.
Trust fund baby.
You think you could?
No.
Are you sure Bobby's interested in you?
I may have to Cosby him, but he'll be mine.
Well, you've been very good to me, Captain. I believe in loyalty. If I let you down in your hour,
Yeah.
I'd
Lies.
myself a friend, couldn't I?
The JR smile.
I was hoping
Hello,
I could
Cookie.
depend on you.
Lies!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's just the perfect blend of crazy and beautiful that, like, great villain.
Yes, perfect.
And always dressed perfect, you know, to the
Yes, she always dressed like it's the 40s, really. I love it.
Caroline? Hi, Mr. Ewing. Hi, kiddo.
Is that the Windsor Meadows
I
shirt you
want a
want?
T-shirt for myself, but I want that polo shirt, and I want to get Chris to sign it.
You didn't show up?
Oh, yeah.
No, he seemed rather
And the
upset when
Speedo.
he went home last night and no one
Yeah,
could
I
be
think
informed.
that might
Cooper?
be, I honestly
Cooper?
think that
Did anyone
font
call his
might be Cooper.
But he's not there. You mean
I think I might actually know it.
Maybe.
Honey, don't you worry. We'll find Peter somewhere, okay? You have no idea where he might have gone? Personally, I don't know Peter that well. We've only been working together a few months. Do you think you could take
Peter didn't show up to work.
Sure.
Probably killed himself.
I think I have an idea where he might be. Okay. Now you go along with Karen, okay? Come on, get out. Come on.
Everybody's incognito to me here. I don't see anybody. Billy Bobs.
Oh, here you go.
Hey, gentlemen.
JR trekked over to Fort Worth.
Hey, Jenna.
I had a chat with the waitress.
What are
Jenna,
you doing?
waitress.
I just wait to see you, that's all.
Why?
Well, I just wanted to let you know how happy I am that you're back with Bobby again.
I'm not sure you can say I'm back with him.
Well, you could be, honey, you could be. And nothing would like me more.
Oh, what?
I'm sure Charlie would feel real good, too, having both their parents back again.
Oh.
In fact, when I looked like Morgan Fairchild, I said that he wasn't the father.
Bobby was Charlie's father.
He told
You
Pam
know,
that
you
he
and
wasn't
Bobby
the
made
father.
a beautiful couple. I always thought so. It was a mistake of Bobby's life marrying that Pam Barnes instead of you.
Aside from your touching concern for my daughter's welfare, why is my relationship with Bobby so important to you?
Well, Jenna, I have a sense of the kind of woman you are.
Oh, you think I can help you get Bobby out of your way?
I think you could give him a permanent relationship, one that would fulfill him.
Yeah.
He wouldn't need to
Maybe
get all
he'll just go
tangled in this
cook at
daily
Billy
family
Bob's.
business anyhow.
He could be the host.
Wait tables with you.
Free spirit, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You do want me to keep him from Ewing Oil.
I guarantee you, we'd all be better off.
If anything happens between Bobby and me, it'll probably be a long way off.
Well,
And I don't want that Wentworth woman to
You
be
never
my
struck me as
sister.
the kind of woman to be shy about going after what she wanted.
Well, we'll see. Anyway, I have to get back to my shift.
Now, don't disregard what I'm saying, Jenna. That gold ring is swinging real close to
Reach out and touch someone.
you. All you have to do is reach out and grab it.
Speaking of reaching out and touching someone,
He's been sitting there.
I bet
this
you
whole
they filmed
time.
these two scenes
With the same
consecutively
outfit on from the other
and
day.
later changed.
No.
Oh, I'm sure they,
probably
yeah.
not. This was like a month later. He's been sitting there.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's,
Yeah.
yeah. Crying, being like, she doesn't like me,
Dealing
but I
with
just
all,
like her
with all
so
the night
much.
critters that come out around there at
I
that.
just really like her. He's just like been
And
listening
all
to the
the night
Cure,
critters
staring at the ceiling.
and everything.
Been here long?
It's called your house.
Most of the night. Couldn't think of any other place to go to.
Home?
May I sit down?
Sure.
You think?
I feel sort of strange about
Yeah,
it.
let's have a quick roll in the hay and go back to
In your
work.
pants?
And I think
Yeah,
we should
let's-
Yeah,
try
you
to
need to
work
rub
it
it
out.
out, Peter.
Yeah, let's totally work it out.
Look, it's my problem, not yours.
Just a quick wrister, Sue Ellen.
It's John Ross's problem, too. Peter, I need you to understand something.
Thank you,
Things
Tom
like this
Jones.
happen in life. They're not
It's
unusual.
not unusual.
People get crushes and they can't always explain why.
I really just don't want
What if my
to.
scrapper
Sit here and
keeper?
die.
All I know is I feel what I feel.
I'm gonna starve to death on this dock.
Peter, we'll tell your mother that you ate
I
the
will
pie.
never love again.
You can't quit your job and leave your friends and your responsibilities.
Sue Ellen's pie.
Believe me, we can make it all work out.
I'm a child. You become
Yes.
a child, don't you?
If you were a child, I wouldn't be getting moist right now.
I don't think you're a child. Come on. Let's go to camp. I'm sure John Ross is waiting for you.
I don't think he
loves
is a
going
child. Come
swimming
on, let's go to
during
camp.
Speedo.
But he's not a kid. All he talks about is going swimming. He loves
John Ross turns out gay.
Do it, Peter. Do it.
Oh my God, his
do
lips are
it.
going numb. His lips are going numb.
Do it. Do it.
Oh no! It's like,
And scene.
And she's like, oh. Huh. That was
Not too bad.
That wasn't bad. Freeze frame.
Place to end.
Sue Ellen. So drink twice. So I'm going to give this one a 4.8 bourbons. 4.75. Let's not go crazy. 4.75. And a ladies' safari outfit.
I also really like this one, yes. Probably my highest rating so far
like
this season.
It's
I'll
like
say
the Price is Right.
4.76, since you said 0.75. 4.76, Bob.
7.6 is a good number.
Okay,
so.
I'm going to go with it. I'm going to
For everybody.
leapfrog you and go with a 4.77.
Yeah, for everybody.
And a little numbing agent on those lips during that kissing. Damn.
Oh,
Linda Gray.
I'm going to give this a 4.5 and some mouthwash because no.
Hard.
Oh, to Peter?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, I don't normally like these
there's-
ones that are like heavy on the just rising
He's
action,
not
I
a
guess.
bad looking guy, but his the Eeyore and the whininess just makes him unattractive, and it's just like ugh.
Knockoff Luke Skywalker look.
When I was in high
Diet Luke
school, I was
Skywalker.
like, he's totally hot, but he's not as hot to me now.
No, they made him come off
Has
really
some nice
immature
abs, though.
too. I mean, he
yeah.
was 20
Well,
years old.
He's 20.
Yeah.
He's literally younger than my son.
Yeah, I was 7 when I saw these, and actually I hadn't started watching
Right.
it when I was, so it was later. But I didn't know that. I
He's
didn't.
borderline
I mean, everybody looks
jailbait.
old when you're 7 years old, so he
Right.
looked
Exactly.
He could have been the same age as she was. I didn't know.
Right.
He's borderline jailbait.
He's legal.
But he wasn't.
Legal.
They were both adults.
He
They're
wasn't.
consenting.
Just one's
she's in her
brain is
prime,
more
he's in his
developed than the
prime.
other.
But she's definitely like she knows that he has feels, and she kind of, I mean, spoiler, but you know, it's not cool to
years
us.
after
She's older.
Years after her posing, Linda Gray posing as the leg for the graduate photo. Now she is Mrs. Robin. Yeah.
Gary?
Anybody else?
Do you have a rating?
Yeah, I will give it a 4.7 and a Bobby and Catherine picnic.
Nice.
Without Catherine, yeah.
Well, I kind of felt bad for her for a moment, but I mean, she laid it out on the line there.
Because we've all been there, right? So
She waited too long to make her move.
That is
Right,
a
she
very
did.
brave thing to do.
That's the
but
line in the sand right there.
It is
I
very
also
brave.
feel like she
Spilled
can't
her
get
feelings, and he
like
said,
that.
Right.
"But you're Pam's sister."
Right. Mm-hmm. And he's like, "Yeah, but I just don't think of you
She
that
never
way."
factored that into anything.
Girl,
she
move
never
on.
did.
If it's meant to be, he will come back.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Right.
Okay, because I don't have that.
Which she doesn't.
Welcome.
Jennifer?
I'll say 4.5 at a crop top.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes. Crop top. Nice.
That's
nice.
almost worse than the Speedo. It's uncomfortable to watch. It's about anything he
It's so
wears,
funny. It's so
uncomfortable to watch.
1983. It's just.
I know. When I think of crop tops,
Love
I
it.
think like the ones that like you and I wear, and then I see it on him, and I'm like, it's weird.
I know they were really big though for dudes. They
and
were.
the
It was a
short
thing.
shorts too. Oh my gosh.
The shorty.
Yeah.
Tight shorts, the tight jeans that we'll see later.
We know why he's there. He's there to be eye candy.
That's why he was hired.
Obviously. Peter's looking for a lady with some experience.
Oh, yeah, I never thought of it that way. Maybe he's not. Do you think
Somebody
Sue
coach him
Ellen took
along.
his virginity?
His V card?
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
There's a backstory we don't know
He's like a
about.
male
I
version
never
of Lucy.
thought
He
of
likes
that.
a male version of Lucy. He likes older partners.
Spoiler alert, yeah. Yeah. I mean, honestly, they've done that storyline. That's why I always defend the storyline, is because they have the opposite of that storyline all the time. So I think it's interesting that they're doing it, and the reaction to it is
right. Because the typical Hollywood
hilarious.
thing is the older male actor and the young
Years later,
hot
we had
actress.
Lee Majors come on as Ken Richards. I always wanted to think that maybe that was Peter's father.
Jeez.
Well, we don't know. I mean, we never.
Yes.
We don't know.
But it would have been an interesting thing if that turned out to be.
That was probably a total accident because, as we know, Cindy Sider did no research.
She didn't watch the original series, yeah.
If they had written it in there, yeah. If they had
that would have
said,
been.
Oh, hey, if somebody had come along and said, hey, we had a character in the original series named Richards, let's tie him in, And they did tie in some people to that, the Tracy Lawton and...
Right. Of 2024.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whew,
We did have quite a year. Yeah. Well, we went to 2 different reunions.
Which a year ago at this time, I
and-
never would have imagined that I would be. I don't think I even knew about the Burbank one at this point last year. And if you told me a year ago, like, hey, you're going to go hang out with the Dallas cast, not once, but twice,
Right.
once in California and once in Texas, I'd be like, no,
In
that's
Texas.
not
Right.
going to happen.
Yeah, and that response
Yeah, it's
we got
crazy.
when we went in for our group photo, that was
That
very moving. And
was
then
that was
all
a good
the
part of the year for sure.
involvement with
Highlight.
the South Fork experience. Just kidding.
It was cool. We got to meet a lot
Jana's
of people.
joined us
William
as our
Keck
consultant.
and Jana. Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Shout out to Eric Christensen from Norway, who ran us down while we were at South Fork and was showing us pictures of his Lego South Fork that he's creating. And it looks like it's a lot more complete, maybe even finished now. But he sent us pictures.
I think it's finished now.
sent
Yeah,
pictures
he
to
messaged us pictures, and so we are gonna post that on our social media and on our website. But he's recreated South Fork outside and inside as much as he could. Like even going like, this room is from season 6. This room is based on.
It's
this.
amazing. It's really cool.
So
Sounds like
wanna see
something I
this
might
in
have
person.
tried to do with The Sims, because I've seen a lot of people try to build that mansion in the Sims game.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. And we have some also that he emailed.
And he even had some characters,
us, so.
like, I had Miss Ellie there with the gun, with a shotgun, with Ray standing behind her. I thought that was cool.
So good.
Eric, you get my vote for Dallas Fan of the
Yes.
Year. That was awesome.
We were trying to convince him to make like little animation with it, like
No,
little animated episode or something.
Like
It'd be
claymation,
so
but with Legos.
fun.
I just realized that after almost
Awesome.
5 years, this is the last podcast I will be recording from this room.
Matt?
Oh shit!
No, he's got big
Moving on up to the
You're
new year.
moving.
When's the big move date?
Like the day before Mary's birthday.
I'm
A couple
unavailable
days
to help
before?
that day. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Yeah, I took that week off from work. I wanted mid-January to get some trips out of the way, and then the last couple of weeks between to pack, and then I was like, fine, I'll just take that one. And me and the kitties
On the
excited.
move, on the make.
Yeah.
Everyone's planned for the holidays.
Stuff around here with the families, and then me and Chad are going to New York City for New Year's Eve to see Fish. He wants me to go see them, and he has since we started
That's the
dating.
band.
So.
Hish.
Not
The
Fish
band,
and the
yeah.
Harmonies.
I don't know much about them except for some like shows that I've watched with him while he streams them, but they're everything has a fandom.
That
And that fandom
Oh, that is a huge
that
fandom.
fandom is
That is
they have an
fandom.
app to track like their concerts and all the others. It's
Their
crazy.
fandom
like all the
caused
shows
me
they've been to.
leaving my camp in Maine, normal 2.5 to 3 hour drive home at the end of the summer, turned into a
Limestone, 1997?
No, it turned into a 6 hour drive because the highway was completely jammed going home. So I have.
Jeez.
Probably Limestone 97 because I remember running into them at rest stops.
Born a resentment toward them since that incident.
Fish
but
fans, yep.
That's just me.
Like 10?
11. Because I asked my mom why were all these hippies like around? Like what was going on with them? And she's like, oh, there's a fish concert up at near Loring Air Force Base where my dad and I used to live, and I was like, fish concert, okay. And then I didn't realize what they were all about, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, jam band.
So anybody else?
I'm not doing anything really big. I'm just going to some family things. We didn't even really put up a Christmas tree this year because we're in the middle of like kind of moving, and it's kind of chaotic. But
I don't envy anybody who's moving at this time of year or trying to do anything, because you guys just opened that shop, but aren't you moving your house too?
Well, we bought the building and we're slowly starting to move stuff in the shop. I don't think we're going to be open until spring, like late spring. We're planning to have our big grand opening party in the summer, which we're planning to have that at the same time and have it be split 25th wedding anniversary party.
And you're doing the
you're all invited.
February.
Y'all are invited. Yes, I'm doing that. The Real Twin Peaks
Con again in,
event
March,
in February.
We'll get to see who's announced for that coming up. I know Wilson Phillips will be there, but
Wilson Phillips.
I love them.
No, they were like my last big like super pop album that I was into, like before I switched to not pop. So that album, I know their first album, I know I didn't know that I remembered every single lyric until I started listening to it a couple of years ago. And then I was like, oh my God, this is all still in my head.
At Comic-Con, I was talking to Brian Austin Green and Tori Spelling. They're going to be there with the Beverly Hills cast. So beyond that, it's a post-holiday mystery.
Well, I guess happy 2025 to everyone. Happy holidays.
Yay.
Thanks for spending time with us this year.
Right. Thanks for listening to
Telling
us
your
ramble
friends.
about this 40-some-year-old show. And
7 countries. Wow.
And thanks to
7 countries.
awesome.
I know, it's
Dallas
crazy.
cast members that joined us this year and on the podcast, and patron members.
Thanks to our Patreon members. You
Everybody
guys are amazing.
took part in everything we did.
All right. And we'll see you next year. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
I'll come back now, you hear? Next year.
Take care, everybody. Happy New Year.
Bye.
The Ewing Barbecue Podcast is a Stitches creative production. Produced, edited, and graphic designed by Mary Louise Hutter. That's me. Social media by Josh Eilberg and Brad Mulholland. Our South Fork expert and behind-the-scenes helper is Jana Tim. Please check out our website, ewingbbq.com, for all things Dallas and Ewing barbecue related. Copyright 2024. Sit, Bella Lugosi, sit. Good duck.